All right, there we are. Okay. Sorry, guys, give me 1 second here. I'm trying to set up a few things here on my computer still. Stop share. Share screen. There you guys go. Can you guys, what can you guys see right now? Happy New Year, Sean. I feel like I'm not sharing the right screen though. Hold up 1 second, guys. I'm gonna stop share one last time here. All right, what do you guys see my charts or what are you guys seeing right now? Chart. Okay, great. That's what we wanted you to see. So guys, really crazy market. It looks like it opened today. To be honest, today might be the best, might not be the best day for trading, you know, just with how the market's opening here, all of that stuff. We'll still try and make the most of it though. You know, have a few setups here. We might get into MU here really soon, once when it breaks that pre-market high. So get ready for that one. Big volume on MU, which is pretty good. So what we're going to be looking at for MU is January 8th, 77 calls. Bigly rejection. Actually, I mean, that's a good thing for us. I really like that it rejected. Gives me a bit more confidence there. Cool. Looks like MU is really the only thing even sort of close to breaking out. So we'll keep a close eye on this guy. How are all of you guys doing, by the way, though? Whoa. Big open today. Glad that you're hanging in there, Sean. Oh, really weird opening on the market, honestly. I was expecting it to continue selling off. Pretty strange. We'll make the most of it, though. Let's get ready for those MUs here, guys. I am entering now. One second here. Let's see. Okay, let's wait for a hold above that. My fingers weren't quick enough. Yeah, let's wait for a hold above that 77.1 mark. Um, I'll let you guys know, I suppose. Possible VWAP bounce, I suppose. We shall see. Ah. Ooh. Um, hmm. Trying to decide how to play MU here. Let's go really light into those 1-8-77 calls. For example, I am doing like a 25% position, right? So I got 25% of my normal position size in a MU, average 3.26 guys on those. We'll have a pretty tight stop. We'll have like a stop right around 77 here. But cool, I'm in at a 3.26 average. Everybody. Would love to see MU break out of this 77.5 range here, guys. We'll see though. I'm not too worried about this one. We'll just let it play out. We have our stop. Our take profit will probably be, first take profit will be like 77.63. Second, maybe all-time highs. So I'm not super worried. Well, market's looking pretty boring, guys, as I expected. We'll go through the watch list though, see if there's anything that catches our eyes. Hmm. Oh, cool, I like this zone actually. Yeah, like let's take this on AMD, guys. Wait for it to break. We're gonna long AMD above 93.21, it looks like. How was my new year, BTW? It was good, man. It was so basically, I celebrated New Year's Eve like most people do, whatever. And I went skiing New Year's Day. So I mean the skiing was kind of rough, just, yeah, with what occurred the night before. But it was a lot of fun, man. I really enjoyed it. It was nice being with friends and stuff. So looks like MU just broke for us, guys. Um, Once again, it just hit our first take profit point, guys. So when did you start what? Sinon. Yeah, guys, let's trim half of MU here. Nice, guys. Easy money there. That one was pretty picture perfect, not gonna lie. When did I start with the market? Ooh, I think I hmm. So it's kind of a double answer here. First off, by the way, guys, MU's boosting hard, so I'd suggest probably taking profits on all of it. We're up like $25 per contract. What is that? A little less than 10%, right around 10% is what we're up right now. So I'll take it. Anyway, though, when did I start with the market? Um, this is a tricky question for me because my dad is basically in the industry. So I grew up around it, 24/7 since I was what, like probably like 7, 8 is when I started really understanding it. Um, I would say I've been trading um, probably close to, I'd say I've been trading close to like 8 years, and I've been trading full time close to 6 years, I would say. So you made lots of money. Well, I mean, I guess I'll put it this way, man. Um, yeah, guys, by the way, I took profit on all of MU. It was a pretty easy play. Not bad. I would put it this way. I make enough trading. I usually trade maybe an hour a day. I make enough to, pay all my bills, all of that crap, boring stuff. On top of that, though, I make enough to really vacation, do whatever I want. Before COVID hit, man, I was freaking around the world. I was in Spain for a little while. Then I was in Wales for a little while before that. Wales was wild. But I mean, yeah, I would say I'm very fortunate with the amount that I'm able to make. And you know what? A lot of my income, honestly, I mean, I would say probably like 70% of my income is from trading, right? But a lot of the income too is just like passive dividends, whatever, man. I mean, it really is the easiest way to make money is just dividend stocks. You know, I think I get like a little bit more than $1,000 a week right now as a check, you know, because of dividends. So that one's always nice. That was a good take profit point on MU, guys. Way to go. Took profit right at the peak there. Do you guys want to keep on trading, or was that one on MU enough for you guys? Because, you know, there's not a lot of setups, honestly, right now. However, I would like to figure out some way to catch Boeing to the upside here, even though it's kind of lacking a little bit of volume right now. Let's see what we can do here. This one will probably be a bit higher risk, not gonna lie. All right, Mary, that's cool. Why market so volatile? I think he's asking why is the market so volatile right now? Uh, I guess I would say there's two main reasons market is so volatile right now. First off, oh, by the way, that's long Boeing. Let's pick up 18210 calls. Go light on this though, guys. Make sure we're going light on this, but I just picked up uh, January 8th, 210 calls on Boeing. Average 3.27 is what I got for an average. We'll have our stop loss right around here, this 207.63 mark. Why is the market so volatile though? Two reasons. I would say first off, I think most importantly is the Georgia Senate election. You know, this isn't me being political at all. However, market does not want it. It doesn't matter if it's a Democrat or Republican, right? Market never wants House, Senate, you know, presidency, all of that held by one party because it allows a lot of things to change, and market doesn't like change. Um, so I would say that's the first reason and probably biggest reason. Um, ooh, Boeing just went. Nice job, guys. I'm gonna trim half. Small little scalp, but oh, maybe I won't. I'll wait until it goes back up. Anyway, though, second reason I would say is probably the COVID strand, the new strain or whatever in the UK that just got to the US, whatever. So I'd say those are the two reasons why it's so volatile. However, I would say most likely I would say most likely it's probably mostly the Georgia Senate um, election run thing, whatever, which I think is today actually. And Angel, I think it'll probably be sooner than that the trading will get back to being a bit better. Usually stuff like this, we'll see some big movements a day or two after the Georgia Senate thing. But honestly, I don't expect it to be choppy more than, maybe 2 or 3 days afterwards. And I think it's today. So, all right, guys, we're gonna stop out of Boeing here if it holds below this line. So I'll just get ready for it. Shoot, Faisal, that's a bummer, man. I mean, you did pretty well. I would probably suggest trading paper money then if it's your first day. I'm gonna maybe stop out of Boeing. I'm confused. Yeah, we'll stop out of Boeing. I just stopped out of Boeing, guys. Okay. Cool. Order is sent. Perfect. All right, let's look for one. I'm still watching this AMD play, but okay, guys. AMD guy, I guess close. Besides AMD, though, I really don't see anything else right now. Nothing catching my eye. Mm, Possibly AMD soon. It looks like it's holding up some decent volume, so we'll keep it. We're looking for this, what is it, 93.21 mark. It has a little bit of resistance backdate. I just like how it's a pre-market high retested today. So we're going to play it. I guess also this would theoretically be the orb strategy, but I probably wouldn't call it that, not going to lie. Well, I guess while we're waiting for possibly AMD to break, I'm gonna balance our dividend portfolio a little bit, guys. AMD might not go today, so let's do one more rundown of our watch list. Then we will probably balance our dividend portfolio here, just because, lots of movement in the market. Things will be kind of out of whack. So Atif, we never got into AMD yet. Atif, we were remember what I signaled in my watch list was we were longing AMD over pre-market high, which is 93.21. So we never entered AMD. I don't know if you should hop out or not, I guess. Where did you enter AMD at? Got in at 92.74. Let me try and help you out here if I can. Yeah, it's a tricky spot. I mean, I suppose theoretically you could stay in, but it looks like it's just going to chop around for a while. It'll probably just burn your premiums. So I would suggest not, but you could wait and see if it wants to break out today. It doesn't look like it will, though. Yeah, Atif, I would definitely, if you are gonna stay in, I would definitely suggest that you keep some sort of stop loss there. Well, bit of a bummer of a day, guys. 1 for 1. Made decent amount on MU, stopped out of Boeing, so. Oh, that's 1 for 2, I guess. But boring day for sure. Yesterday was much more exciting. Tomorrow is another day, Mary Rose. We stayed positive today, which is a good thing, I guess. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Cool. Well, I'm not really seeing much. Yeah, exactly, Atif. It's not the end of the world. I mean, it's not great, but can't expect every day to be good, I guess. Just a weird market open. We would expect you to, with the major sell-off yesterday and the gap down this morning, I was expecting, a continued sell-off, but market's kind of just chopping along here now. Anyway, though, guys, any questions before we end this? I can probably answer pretty much anything. So, any questions, I will try to answer. Zoom tomorrow. What's tomorrow, Mary? Is that Wednesday? Tuesday? Wednesday. Okay. I'm thinking of how to do it because I think I might be skiing tomorrow, actually. Um, maybe. I'm gonna say maybe because I think I could possibly Zoom call with you guys while I'm in the car on the way up. So I'm gonna say maybe. Speaking of, does anybody any ideas on how I can learn to master spreads? Yeah, so Mary, I would say, the foundation of understanding any spread would be understanding the Greeks. So I would say definitely want to be understanding in depth how delta, theta, gamma, you know, all of that stuff. Those are the most important ones. I guess you can take into account like Vega, implied volatility, all that stuff. But I would say those ones were the most important. And so I would make sure that you really understand those well. And you understand, you got to be thinking of your contracts in terms of the Greeks, right? So hold up just a second here. Before I continue any further, guys, I just want to let you know, let's add some JPM to that weekly dividend account. Like JPM, we'll probably go with a solid 6% maybe of the account. Maybe no, probably less than that. We'll probably go like 5% of the account in JPM here, guys. So if you are following the dividend account, we're gonna add JPM to it right now. Boom. Just like where it's at right now. And where are we lagging? We could add some more to Pfizer or maybe Cisco. Let's look here really quick. Check out their charts. Bit of a scary chart on Cisco. So we might stay light in this for a little while. How's Pfizer's chart look? Yeah, okay, we'll do that. So guys, we're gonna also add a little bit of Pfizer right now. I don't think we want to add that much. Probably just, we're gonna add like 10% to our current position, right? So if we got $100 in Pfizer, we're adding another $10. Of course, whether or not you want to reinvest your dividends, totally up to you. Check out Chevron as well. Might add more to Chevron. We're up on Chevron right now, but energy is really appealing to me right now. And their dividend is knockout. I love their dividend. What I really like about Chevron is that I feel like it has a lot of upside, and I feel like its downside is protected by its dividend, right? So I'm really not that concerned about holding it because I think any downside risk that we do have with Chevron is pretty much covered by their dividend, which is really solid. Am I done trading for the day? Yeah, Faisal. So this is a dividend account. So this is all shares that we're adding right now. I'll go through the watch list one last time. Uh, who is that? Atif. However, I am most likely done trading. Just not a lot in the market going on right now. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to balance my account right now. Then I'll be right back with you guys here. Perfect. There we go. All right. Somebody was asking me. So Faisal, actually, we have a group of about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 12 different stocks in this account, Faisal. And basically they all line up so we get weekly dividends. So every week we get paid a dividend. Ben, so yeah, what do you mean by $1,000 week dividend payout? Explain a little bit more what you're saying here, Ben, if you could. Oh. So yeah, Ben, there's just yeah, exactly, Ben. So yeah, the basically stocks in this that I'm holding are AT&T, Boeing, Chevron, Cisco Systems, JP Morgan, Lockheed Martin, Manulife, Merck, Pfizer, O Realty, um, Shaw Communications, and Zion's Bank. I think there's a couple weeks that are overlapped in it though. I'm gonna have to look. I believe that there's a couple weeks that um are like overlapped. So like maybe two different stocks pay dividends that week. And so then I think there's some weeks that don't pay out dividends, but I would like to say it's the vast majority of weeks. Um, I think the ones that are overlapping right now, I believe, are Chevron and JP Morgan. I want to say those two are overlapping with some other two. Um, yeah, I don't, yeah, besides that, they're all different weeks. So that's how it's set up, and it's weighted pretty evenly. I would say it's just about, even with all of the weighting. A bit lighter in Boeing just because they don't have a dividend right now. So we're kind of gambling on the reinstalled dividend within the next 2 to 3 years there on Boeing. However, with that said, I hope that answered your question all right, Ben. Alon, how are you, man? Missed you. You haven't been around here in forever. How are you doing, Alon? No, dude, no, you're good. Yeah, of course, Ben. Yeah, I'm glad. For sure, for sure. Well, you didn't miss much today. Recap for you, Alon. We longed MU. I think it was actually like maybe like this line right here that we longed MU off of. It was a smaller trade. It was like 15-ish%, I think, at the end of the day. And then we stopped out of Boeing here. I think we tried playing kind of this zone here on Boeing. Ended up stopping out at right around VWAP. But yeah, how do you know which stocks pay out dividends? Great question. And check this out. You see this chart right here? If we look to the right, it'll tell us a dividend yield. So we see here like Boeing doesn't have a dividend. I'm pretty sure Amazon has a dividend. I think it's like very minimal. No? Oh, I could have sworn Amazon had a dividend. Anyway, let's go through our dividend portfolio though, such as AT&T. AT&T is like the dividend master, I would say. Yeah, I know PFE does. The AT&T is kind of like I guess they're more value when we're talking about, telecommunications, all that stuff. They're more on the value side of things, but as we see here, they're paying out a 5% dividend currently. So if you own, $100 worth, they pay you out $5 worth of dividend. CVX, I believe, has a very big dividend. We're holding this one. Yeah, it's right around 6%. That's an absurd dividend, man. Um, yeah. And that is also because it's at this price range. Once when it gets back up to where it usually was. How often are payouts? Payouts on stocks are for the vast majority of the time quarterly, right? So each company will pay out dividends right around 4 times a year. However, because Main Street Capital, what's the ticker on that, Alon? Because dividends are paid out on a very, very how do I want to say this? Consistent schedule. we can line them up, right? So that we own 12 different stocks that are paying us weekly dividends, almost weekly dividends, that is. Oh, this is awesome. I mean, their chart looks pretty solid, Alon. First thing I always look at is cash flow. Yeah. I'm really confused here on, right? So it's saying they got a, what, 235 total revenue. I'm trying to figure out where all of that is coming from, though, right? Looking at cash flow and such. I mean, Alon, this is my first time looking at them, so. Uh-huh. What do these guys do again, Alon? Wild. I'm really confused on where the total revenue is coming from. From what I was reading, I must be missing something, I guess. It should be sitting just under 200K or 200 mil, I mean, but very confusing. All right, though. Let's carry on here, I guess. Might as well. If we don't see anything here, I'm gonna dip out. Yeah, I mean, Elon, they look like they are a very stable company. Like they look like they've been around for some time. They know how to balance their sheets, all of that stuff. Just from first glance, it looked like they did a really good job of making sure they got some really big free cash flow, which is important. Um, Besides that, though, I know nothing else about them. Yeah, of course, man. Looks like a good chart for sure. The chart looked kind of nice, but all right, guys. Ugh. I'm gonna head out. There's really no more trading to be done today. Boring first day for some of you guys that joined last night. So I apologize for that. Yeah. Besides that, I will see you all later. Ilan, you got to update me, man, on that whole popcorn kiosk thing you're doing. Send me a message. Let me know how it's going. Anyway, though, guys, I will see you all. I think I actually missed a question, maybe. No. Okay, I guess, yeah. All right. I'm heading out. See you guys. It was a pleasure.